Hello and welcome to the A&P. I am Alex Johansson and my co-host Patrick McCallum. Patrick,
Hello, everyone. How are you getting on?
we're having logical discussions about the state of the world. Let's get into it, brother.
Maybe I'll go like once every couple months, and then I'll like maintain at home with men's beard
Just
dye.
maintain at home. Just maintain at home. He doesn't give a
Yeah, I mean, but it's just also like fun to go in and be like
I
kind
know
of
it's fun.
pampered and
You-
like you
keep
get
bringing
lotion,
up-
body wash. I smell good.
I
like,
get why. You keep bringing up this fun thing like that negates this, though. I understand the why. We all know it's fun.
How predatory is that? The company knows
Yeah,
that getting a little hen circle together and making everybody feel good about a little retail therapy. Bro, this is bad, bad, bad.
yeah.
Like,
The amount of
The 6 vomit
Wow, this
emojis I
company-
had for her is like 600 for Alta for doing this.
Yeah.
Right?
this is really just looking at their website. It's very. You can see
It's
exactly
fun.
who they're
It's
targeting.
fucking fun.
Yeah.
Bro.
You can see a bunch of women. You see a bunch of ladies here having glasses of wine, and
Yeah.
it looks like a beauty salon kind of set up. And
Well, so, it is a
let's
beauty
look at
salon,
card.
right? So women are more apt to be hit by social contagions and more apt to be persuaded. They're just more apt based on agreeableness. And this company, this is evil. This is horrible. They know that they're extending credit to people that can't pay it back effectively or efficiently. I'd love to see their numbers on the amount of people that default on those cards, because it has to be insane.
Oh,
And I'm sure they've borrowed the money and more than paid back the initial amount before they got dunked and just said no. And then they still owe money on the end of that based on the end of a settlement for a bankruptcy. Oh, God, this is so bad.
yeah. It's absolutely. I'm just looking at even at their. I opened up their financial statement here for their cards, the terms of their normal cards.
Mhm.
She has there, and it's wow. It's the interest rate. The starting interest rate is 24.24% starting. If she
And
gets
she
a cash
bought a
advance,
$500 hair dryer at 24%.
Yeah.
That means in the year she's going to spend $100 just in interest on that one item, and she spent $1,200 more than that, and she's over the top. Oh,
yes,
wow. Oh, wow.
yeah. And every time she goes over the top, it's an extra $40 card in here, plus 35 administration if it goes over a certain amount. It's just this is, by the way, this type of predatory lending is actually banned in my country.
Yeah, it's usury.
You know,
it's usury. It's what it is.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Well, we had a lot of it. We had a lot of it. A lot of it hit us in the 2008 crash, and a lot of these guys were pretty much forced out of Ireland by these predatory loan companies.
I know.
This is what we class them as, predatory loans.
This is a lobbyist function. It has to be. There's no way around it. All right,
As I said, we'll see how bad the next one is.
Dig back in.
There's so many fun things that I like to do. Doesn't mean they're good.
I just don't know how to stop. Like some of this stuff is just like basic, like my razors, my body wash.
Listen, I didn't fight against those, but even still, not on a credit card.
Yeah.
That is maxed out.
Bro, we're not sponsored by anybody, but you know what she could do? Bro, there's Harry's razors, there's Jeremy's razors, there's the Dollar Shave Club. Bro, online,
there's loads of different.
I can buy a handle and like 15 blades, right? For less than $40. And after that, it's just getting blades. Those handles last for a long time. And they're going to send you, hey, you want a free handle? If you buy an extra thing of razors, you're going to use the damn razors anyway. Yeah. Send the fucking handle. Perfect.
Yeah, we have the different. Like, I'll go down to the local chemist there, and you have tons of options.
Yeah, you can go to the drugstore here as well, and they got them there.
Yeah.
But they're so expensive anymore in the United States, they're under lock and key almost everywhere, like Gillette razors or the Mach 3, like whatever the brand of razor that's the most popular.
I use Mach 3, It's what? 8 blades plus the handle, I think is $19.99.
Also not sponsored
20
by
euro?
Gillette or Barbasol shave cream, but that's, I mean, I hit the Barbasol and I got the Dollar Shave Club thing, right?
Yeah.
Gets delivered to my house in a little box, right? Just like,
But as they
as
say,
if
you
it were an
cut your
adult item of some sort. But it's,
yes.
I shave the things I need to shave with it, and I don't go
Yeah.
have a cackling clutch of hens with me cheering me on to get my balls waxed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
oh, Jesus Christ.
Like
Oh.
she's definitely not cutting her cloth to her measure. No, definitely. I want to see how much she spends on razors. Actually, it's going to be
I want
shocking.
to see how much she spends on her gym membership. All right, here we go.
You're telling me if you saw in the Simpler Budgeting app that you were over your category, you wouldn't care.
I mean, I just don't have the cash
that
in
wouldn't, but that wouldn't stop you. That wouldn't stop you. You said I couldn't stop. That wouldn't stop you.
Well,
if you saw you were over the budgeted limit for Ulta on a monthly basis,
no, it wouldn't stop me.
Then what's the point? What are you ever gonna do to achieve this goal with him? What are you ever gonna do? How are you ever gonna get there?
Well, I think I do need to restrict myself in some ways.
Yes, but how are you
Ulta
going to?
is
If
not
literally
one of them.
seeing that you're going above a limit that you, Ulta's not one of them, so you're not willing to compromise on Ulta. What a fucking statement! You realize what you just said?
It's my favorite credit card. Like that's the one I.
It's a credit card. Who gives a shit?
What?
This isn't anything that you're getting.
I mean, I got it.
Did she just say she had a?
Is that a thing over?
Apparently, her emotional investment in her credit card is more important than her relationship. Wow.
Yes. Yeah. It's our favorite credit card.
Wow, bro, there's so much going on there socially. Oh, there's so much going on there. For you to say that you have a favorite credit card means that it has been instilled in you that that's even a concept, right?
Yeah.
The only way I would have an Ulta credit card, the only way is if I was in the hair care industry, if I was an esthetician, right? Let's say I was the nail guy. I was the kooky Caucasian nail guy down, hanging out with all the pretty Asian ladies doing feats for people, right?
Yeah, okay.
And I needed to buy clippers for nails, and I needed to buy certain cleaning products and sterilization products and things to wipe and things to buff and nail files. Like, if it was my professional business, then I would go to Ulta and get those things for my business. Or if I was a barber and I needed to get a foiler so I could shave heads. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? But I'm not getting a fucking Ulta card unless it's for a professional reason. Because that's what they do.
Yes, but this,
right?
Yeah, this lady is...
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This lady seems to be very emotionally invested in her credit cards.
She's completely disassociated from reality, Patrick. Yeah. She doesn't live in the place in the world where the rest of us are. Just no.
She's... I would love to see her on a cash-only diet. Cash-only, no credit card diet. Cash-only diet.
Well,
for 2 months.
Caleb already said you're not a credit card person.
Yeah.
She's to go on that cash-only diet.
Cash-only. And, I mean, physically hand over cash at a counter and make her feel the pain, as Dave Ramsey would say.
Oh, yeah. She's like, when it gets to zero, you don't eat. When it gets to zero, you don't eat. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. All right. Let's get to the end of this one card because, oh, wow.
Like right after the day after my 18th birthday, it's like kind of
there's nostalgia associated with this credit card.
Sephora. I only shop at Ulta.
I don't know how to get past this. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my gosh, I don't care if there's nostalgia. It's a piece of plastic. It's a fucking piece of plastic. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's like pink and like orange though. It's like ombre.
I don't give a... Okay,
she's describing the characters.
You're being a fucking moron.
Oh
and
my
like
God,
the point system, like it adds up, and then.
All right. So if a grown man talked to me the way that Caleb Hammer is talking to her, we would be fighting right now.
But I have a feeling I don't think you'll be describing the color of the card
Oh my God, my Wells Fargo card is so cute. It's got a little stagecoach on it. It's the best. No, It is a functional item that serves a specific
Yeah.
purpose. If I need to make a purchase and I don't have cash on me, then I will use the card
Yeah.
to make the purchase. Right?
But I've never ever used a credit card in my entire life.
Oh wow.
I have X in my account. I spend X. And that's it. I've never had a loan in my entire life. Always stayed within my budget, saved, bought
Well,
everything.
I've been
cash.
out of work.
You
with-
obviously, by the way, and here's a little secret to all you young people listening: if you pay for something straight away in cash, sometimes you get a deal inside in the shop.
Oh yeah, for sure. They'll knock
Yeah.
a percentage off for sure. Oh,
They
you're
do.
giving us real
I went in-
confetti? I'll take your real euro, US dollar confetti.
I've walked in and picked up actually recently enough, picked up a washing machine for 500. Was 500 on the floor. So I went
Mhm.
up to the counter, met the manager. So I want to buy that today. All right. I said, how much of a deal will you do if I pay you right now for it? You sold it to me for 400, €100 off, free delivery.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my washer and dryer recently. $215 for a washing machine. When I was younger
Yeah.
and I had mama and the kids, right, and that was a concern of mine,
Mhm.
I had to get credit cards. I lost my job, and I stayed afloat with credit cards for probably 8 or 9 months. And then we righted the ship and we got all the stuff paid off and we sent the denial letters to the credit companies. The zombie knuckleheads showed up and they're like, you owe us this. And we're like, no, we don't. We're going to deal with the individual we have the agreement with. And we sent them, we said, hey, look, we're back working. Things are good. Let's work on a rate, right? So as long as you have an agreement with someone, they're going to want to work with that agreement. And you can't be forced to work with a third party. You can't be forced to do it. You can't. If you're willing to pay off the debt with the initial agreement with that entity, whatever it is, then they have to work with you. They have to. Right? You can tell place me in a do not call list. Oh my God. Let's hear more about how pretty this card is. And the point system. Patrick, you see that? Alta has a point system and it builds up. What does it build up to, honey?
You get free stuff and like
yes, I get that. That's
and
good if you
I'm a credit card member, I get 2 times the points. So like
okay.
like I bet like